Hello, YouTube. How are you doing? We have Facebook here as well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's get this started. Feel free to put comments below how you've been doing, how your weekend has been. And in the meantime, let's just get our Zen on, shall we? And just a quick introduction for those of you who have not met me yet. My name is Corinne Clapham. I'm an intuitive wellness spiritual guide and coach. And within that, I do a lot of different healing modalities to get to the core of what has been causing unhealthy patterns in your life and habits. And that's been creating the emotional and physical pain and discomfort, and release it from a cellular level, energetic level, and soul level, amongst a lot of other magical, esoteric things. So I'm also a meditation facilitator, which what brings me here. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, sitting up nice and tall and straight, closing the eyes, just bring the shoulders up towards our ears, down the back. Take a nice deep inhale, and on your exhale, just let any tension out. Inhaling in, exhaling everything out. You can make a sound, you can shake it out. Another nice deep inhale through the nose, exhaling out, softening the body. And now that you bring your breath to its natural rhythm, just bringing in a body scan. So starting from your head and scanning down and getting a sense or feeling if there's any areas of the body that has any tension, any discomfort. Just taking notice of it without any attachment, without any judgment. Great. Some of you may get a visual, some of you may actually feel it, some of you may get a sense or knowing, or you may even hear what the answer is. So know however things come up for you, it is perfectly perfect. On your next inhale, I want you to imagine a beautiful glowing ball, a glowing white ball, and it's going to start at the center of your head, around the crown chakra, the top of our head. And just allow that white, healing, purifying ball to go to the first place you felt any tension or discomfort. And allowing it to just sit there while it starts to radiate this beautiful, purifying, healing white light even further out. And just starting to melt any and all blockages, any tension, any discomfort. Just soothing it, comforting it. And you can imagine that tension just starting to dissipate now. And allow this white healing ball to just sit there in this area until that whole area has continued to soften. And until this whole area becomes all light, beautiful radiating light. And once that's been complete, allow this beautiful healing, purifying ball of light to continue down through the body until it reaches that next place of tension. Again, allowing it to melt any and all blockages. Melt any and all thoughts that were associated or have pivoted the body into feeling that tension. Just allowing it to melt now, allowing it to transmute into white light. You can continue the process of it continuing down. There might be some areas where The light ball might be there a little bit longer than other areas, and that's okay. There's no judgment. Accept any and all feelings and thoughts that are here. And allow them to be dissipated again by the white light. Transforming into the vibration of love. And give yourself this permission to step into this vibration of love. Even if the mind and the ego is trying to pull you out of it and stay into this other area. Just say to yourself right now, whether in your head or out loud, I give full permission for myself to step into the vibration of love now. Deep breath in. As you continue to allow this process to continue, just relaxing your jaw. Perhaps you may allow the tip of your tongue to ever so gently reach the roof of your mouth and just notice how your whole jaw area opens up. Relaxing your eyes. Relaxing your shoulders and your neck. Just notice how that area of your body softens. It softens, releases, surrenders, surrendering into trust. If you can't seem to get a visual or a feeling, just know that it's happening. Know that on an energetic level, this is taking place, where your body and being is being purified, is being cleansed and washed by this white light, leaving the imprint of the vibration of love within your body, within your bones, within your organs, your muscles, your tissues, your cells, your DNA, your RNA. Taking another nice deep breath in. Knowing that you can continue this meditation or you can come back to it anytime. Just bringing the light ball down to your feet, balancing and grounding you, stabilizing, connecting you and rooting you to the center of the earth as your crown chakra, the top of your head, is connected to source high up in the sky, beyond the sky. Connected above and connected below to the most purest, purest, purest form. You may gently like to move your body, whether it's circling your head, stretching out your neck, just making sure you're sitting up nice, tall, and straight while you do that. If there's any other area in your body that needs or calling for movement, go ahead and do that. Maybe rolling the shoulders, shaking out the hands, Starting to bring circulation into the body, movement. Putting one hand on your heart, the other hand around your navel, the belly button area, around the sacral and root chakra. And calling in an intention or an emotion you'd like to set for this week. And let that be your theme, whether it be joy, love, peace, clarity, connection. Maybe there's something else that came up for you. And once you have that, go ahead and breathe it in. And let that be your anchor for this week. Let that be your theme. So anytime things start to come in to your days that might derail you a little bit, just bringing in that theme, that emotion back into place, which is already here. It's just reconnecting back to it. And you might even want to write it down. You may even want to share it into the chat. So just taking another nice deep breath in and gently opening your eyes. And know that sometimes when we're doing this and when we're doing the clearing and the healing, things might come up. Like you can hear me clearing my throat. And actually I was doing another healing practice beforehand. So I know a lot of stuff is coming up to be healed. So a lot of times when we're working on our throat chakra, which is around our neck, or communication, you might cough. You might have to clear your throat a lot. If you're clearing stuff within the heart, it might feel a little bit heavy or dense. So even tapping on the meridian here can help to just shake that loose. You know, if there's some tension in the shoulders, just releasing that, or the neck. Okay, so just inviting in movement for what we were releasing to start to clear out, for it to come to the surface and be released and cleared out. Okay, so I hope you all have a beautiful, amazing day and a beautiful, amazing week. Like I said, if you'd like to share your word in the comments, I feel there's two things about that. There's three things about that. When we voice something that we're working on, we really like put it out so much stronger to the universe. And it's like getting outside of our head, right? And so there's that component. There's also another component that when you share it, it may also give other ideas to people, or when other people share it, you may see something you're like, ooh, I like that. And know that there's an abundance. There's an abundance of peace, abundance of love, abundance of joy. Just because someone else is feeling it, for you to feel it doesn't mean that they're going to have it taken away. That's not how it works. There's an abundance of this. There's more than enough for everyone. So even when you see that and someone says something, you're like, oh, that really resonates with me, or oh, I wish I thought of that. We're all connected. We're all connected. So know that you can also have that too. So that's why I love when people share, because it really starts to spark and generate more. And when people start to see that, it's almost like you get momentum, because they're like, ooh, this, that. And then other things start to spark up within your mind as well. It almost opens up a doorway. So it really gets things moving and grooving. Now, the other thing, I love this. I heard this from Brendan Bouchard, and he had this stat that when we share our goals with another person, so they did a study, and the people who actually shared it with someone what their goals were 30% more likely to actually achieve that goal than those who did not. 30%, that's a pretty good percentage if you ask me. So even if you're a little bit shy to share it in the comments below, I invite you to go outside your comfort zone and share it. And if that's too much, because I don't want anybody to feel like forced and do anything, but go a little bit beyond your comfort zone, right? Stretch that out a little bit, because there's a difference when the ego and the mind is trying to constrict you from doing something because it's out of your comfort zone and it wants to keep you in this safe place, versus you stretching that out a little bit. Because as you start to stretch out this circle of your comfort zone, then you're opening yourself up to more opportunities to come in. Okay, so I do inspire you to share it. Now, if that's too much for you, then perhaps call a friend or a family member and share that, what it is for you, and maybe that might inspire them as well. share it with someone who's supportive. And if you're finding that the reaction was not supportive, maybe they're just in a place where they're not able to, or don't know how, or whatever their stuff is, then you just know maybe that's not the person that I share that with the next time, right? But know that here on Inner Paradise Facebook private group, this is a beautiful sacred space. Okay, so know that you are fully supported, and we support one another here on the YouTube channel as well. However, the YouTube channel, of course, is open to everyone. So I would probably say for the Inner Paradise Facebook group, this is more of a container and vortex I'm able to really support. People do have to get they do have to request to join. It is completely free, just like the YouTube channel here right now. And so it is completely free to join, but people do request to come in, and there is a couple of questions people have to fill in. So it is more of it's more of it's more of a specific particular group where it can be a little bit more nurtured in terms of the specific vibration that I want for everybody in there. Okay. So if you're on YouTube, come join us in the Inner Paradise Facebook group. If it resonates with you, if you want to know more things about spirituality, self-care, self-love, self-worth, I like to share things around health, whether it's eating or just things that we can do for ourselves. So if anything like that resonates, come join. If you're on the YouTube, oh, beautiful dragonfly just came to the window. Is that anybody's spirit animal? So put it down. Put it down below in the comments. I want to know. And for YouTube, you can always subscribe if that resonates with you too. That way you get notifications when there's videos coming. So thank you so much for joining me today. I love connecting with all of you. Again, my name is Corinne Clapham, and I wish you all the most beautiful, glorious day ever. Mwah. Much love. See you later, YouTube friends.